Help save the butchers! Help save the butchers!
Hi, this is Bob from HelpSaveTheButchers.com, and I'm going to show you today how to help you save some money at home. We're going to show you how to cut up chicken, one of the easiest things to do. One of the first things we're going to show you is how to cut up a whole chicken into 8 easy pieces. 2 drums, 2 thighs, 2 chicken wings, and then we're going to take the chicken breast and split that in half, taking out the keel bone, making it nice and easy to slice and split. The next thing we're going to do is bone out a whole bone-in chicken breast. We're going to leave the skin on, and we're going to make a stuffed chicken breast for you. Now that's one of those special cuts that you see at the supermarket. They charge you extra money for. Well, we're going to save you some money and show you how to do it yourself at home. The last thing we're going to do is how to take boneless chicken breast and make chicken cutlets, the thin slice that you can bread and fry in a pan. Well, the first thing is the whole cut up chickens. This here is our whole chickens. You notice it? We're going to take it, we're going to turn it upside down on its breast with the wings. Take the wings out to the side. We're going to take the wing, push it forward. Taking our knife, we're going to make a little slit there. You see how easy it cuts? There's the joint, nice and easy. We're going to take that out. There's our first chicken wing. The next thing we're going to do is take off the other wing, make that slice, and just pull it down. You see how nice and easy that comes off? Going to turn the chicken back over on its back, and we're going to pull the drumsticks and the thighs away from the breast, pulling them like this. Now, one nice easy cut. You'll see it's all skin here. We're going to take the knife, go along the side, and go right down. Do the same thing on the other side. Turn it over. Nice, easy through the skin. Now, we're going to leave the back on the legs. It'll make it a little bit easier to cut right now, and we're just going to pop this. It actually breaks right in half, like this, and now you're not cutting through any bone. Just go right down through. To separate the 2 drumsticks and thighs from the back of the backbone, we're going to leave the backbone on, and we're just going to take it and flip it this way. See, it comes apart nice and easy? We're going to cut down along the side of the bone and right off there. That gives our 2 legs, which has the thighs and the drumsticks attached. If you turn them skin side down, you'll notice there's a line that goes right across the fat that actually separates the thigh and the drumstick. And what we're going to do is we're going to go right up against that line, and there's the connective tissue between the 2 bones, and we're just going to be able to pop that and go right through. 1 drumstick, 1 thigh. On the other side, same thing. There's the same connective tissue. We're going to cut down there. We're going to pop it. You hear that little pop? There we go, right there. We're going to take that. There's our 2 thighs, our 2 drums. Now we're going to learn how to split a chicken breast. Here's the backbone that's still attached on the breast. What we're going to do is we're going to go alongside of the backbone and not try to cut through it. And if you have a good sharp knife, you'll see that your knife goes right through those ribs, all right? Now this is something else that we're going to show you here. As you're cutting a whole chicken, it's just like you can buy a whole chicken breast. We're going to teach you how to split a whole breast. If you put the breast in front of you, you'll notice on the keel bone on the back part there's cartilage. What we're going to do is make a little bit of a notch through that cartilage with our knife. Then if you can take this part here, we're going to take the point of the knife and we're going to run it along the top of the bone there, the breastbone and the keel bone. We're going to pop it like this, each side. See how that bone comes out nice and easy? And run our thumb and forefinger, along the side of the breastbone. Now we're going to put our fingers underneath that breastbone, and that bone pulls right out, nice and easy. Put that down. Put our breast back on there. Our skin's on it, nice and even. And we're just going to turn around. We're going to look where we popped the wishbone, right there. And we're going to cut right through the breast. There's our 2 split breasts. Our 2 drumsticks, our 2 thighs, and our 2 chicken wings with the keel bone removed. Next, we're going to show you how to bone out a whole chicken breast to make it a boneless chicken breast. We're going to do it so you can stuff it. We're going to do the same thing we did with the split chicken breast. We're going to turn the breast upside down. If there's any cartilage there, we're going to cut through it. We're going to take the point of our knife, run it along the keel bone and the breastbone down. Take our thumb and our forefinger, run it along the breast like this, and then pull out that bone just like we did the other one. Put that aside. Now you're going to deal with the wishbone, the breastbone on the top, and if you split the breastbone did break, then we're going to go underneath it with the point of our knife and the side of our knife and just go along the edge of it. And we want to pull just that out. When we get to the end, if we keep pulling on the bone, it'll pop right out of the joint there and come out there. Do the same thing on the other end. Go underneath it, pull that out. Now what we have is the breast butterflied, but still whole. We're not going to split it. Going to take the point of our knife, and you'll see the rib cage. We're going to run our knife along the front part of the rib cage here and out this way. Nice and easy. Then on the back side, Same thing. We're going to leave our knife up against the bone, and what we're going to do is let the point of the knife do the work for us. I'm not putting any pressure on this. I'm just cutting down along the side of the bone, and that breastbone comes out nice and clean all by itself. Going to do the same thing on the other side. Point of the knife right along the front part of the rib. Here on the back side, the opposite. Then we're going to use the point of the knife, let it run along the ribs. I want to make sure you see this, how easy it is. Just use the point. Let the knife do the work for you. Okay? Take out that rib cage. Now what we have is a whole boneless chicken breast, skin on. We're going to take it. In the middle here, you'll see there's a flap. And this is where the chicken tender is. We're going to butterfly the tender out. We're not going to take it out, but we're going to make it a butterfly so there's a pocket there, make it a little bit easier to stuff. Okay, there we go. All right. There's a whole boneless breast. See how nice and flat it is. We're going to take some ready-made stuffing. Now you can use any of your favorite stuffings, breading, use some celery and onions with it, or sage, whatever you like. Going to take it, make a little bit of a ball in the middle. Ball it up, put it in there. Okay. Next we're going to take that, we're going to fold it over again, just like it was before. Going to pull the skin on each end, like that, and on this end. Going to take it. Now you would take this, put it in a pan, and season it any way you like, and you could roast that just like that. The last thing we're going to do is show you how to make boneless chicken cutlets, thin slice, so you can pan fry them. This is a whole boneless breast that you would buy in the store ready to go. What we're going to do is going to remove any excess fat that's on the chicken breast. You don't really want a lot of fat on a cutlet when you're doing it. If you turn it upside down, you'll see it right on the sides, and you can just trim that off. Now we're going to turn it back over the other side, and we're just going to use the edge of your knife. Don't dig in too deep. You just want to pull the fat. Nice and easy on each side, underneath it. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the center part where the breastbone was removed, and you can see it right here. We don't want that in a cutlet because it's going to be tough when it's chewed. Okay, and it's just sliced down along each side of it like that. Now, this point here, we're going to take the chicken breast, lay it flat on the table, and what we're going to try to do is start from the center and work our way to the outside. Try to keep it as even as possible and just split it in half. Now, if you put your hand on top of it, it gives you some control, but you want to make sure your fingers are pointed up. Don't point them down and try to grab the chicken. The chicken breast isn't going to move. Through, pick up the piece, and go all the way through. There's 2 chicken cutlets there on that side. We're going to do the same thing on this side. And cut all the way through. There you go, 4 boneless chicken breasts. Now, we like to think that Help Save the Butchers is helping you, but at your local butcher shop, if you're shopping a store that has a butcher, he does these things for you. But you can save yourself some money if you do it at home. This is Bob from Help Save the Butchers. Thanks for listening, and don't forget, buy fresh cut meat from your local butcher, just like your mom did.